Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be watching Rejected by internet historians incognito mode. Rejection is like something I'm really familiar with, but yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Brought to you by HelloFresh. Rejected. Rejected. What is rejected? What's that? You said a swear. Rejected. Unfunny joke. Rejected. Oh, I bet you thought that anecdote was pretty funny.
That's censored, most likely, not rejected.
Unfunny joke. Rejected.
Goddamn.
Oh, I bet you thought that anecdote was pretty funny. Would be a shame if someone slipped it into the rejected folder. You're rejecting me? Me? Do you have any idea who I am? Because I don't. Please help. Will you be my mom?
No.
What if we kissed in the rejected clips and I never posted it?
Rejected?
Oh, no.
What?
This and more on this episode of In the
Feel. Rejected. Love it. Assassination.
If someone was to hire someone to kill their wife, what would you call that?
Very ungentlemanly move. If you're gonna kill your wife, you should do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm pretty sure that you would instantly get put on a list.
For murdering your wife, yeah, I'd have thought so.
Well, no. So if you look up like how to make a bomb, I reckon you might not necessarily be put on a list because I think there are so many people that just want to know.
Yeah.
And also there's so many reasons that you'd want to know that information.
Why would you want to use a bomb to unclog your toilet? That's the same. That's a bullshit 4chan story that the dude threw a grenade in his toilet. Like what?
Not to practically do it, but okay, so Smarter Every Day might be looking up how to make a bomb.
I've definitely Googled it before.
Yeah,
definitely.
Me too.
But if you looked up murder for hire,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would instantly get put on a list for that one.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, the best way to cover that would be to make a video game called Murder for Hire.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when someone types in Hitman, it's like a load of Hitman playthroughs.
I wonder how much damage we could do by...
What if it's this shadow organization's play to make a game named Hitman, so making the searching of the word Hitman more likely, and making the search and the title of the letters that make the word Hitman less censorable? Because they can't censor it if it's a game. People are gonna search it all over. So that's really weird. Oh my god, it's a constant again.
instructing everybody, all right, go out now and look up this search term just to fuck with the NSA.
How to make pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
watch
God.
it jump up in the
It's trending, boys.
Oh my
Make
god.
another version of Hitman that's called Craigslist Hitman. You know, you have to meet some dude in a parking lot. They might pay you $500. You take the cash and then you've got a tire iron or something.
That's Thief Simulator. That's literally Thief Simulator is like that. I hope that they made there was a mod that made Thief Simulator Murder for Hire too. This would be fun. Assassin's
wife, and it's not super cool or whatever.
You gotta dispose of the body. You gotta get a hacksaw.
Oh my god.
Chemicals from
That would be fun,
3
to be
different
honest.
Home Depots.
It's
Jesus.
just all the unsexy parts of a Murder for Hire.
Actually, I like this bleak Craigslist Hitman.
And he just feels bad after every job, and he goes home and then he drinks, and he's like, "Oh, great! I bought a bottle of bourbon. Now I've only got $470 left. Oh, countdown till I have to do the next job."
Jesus. What? That's extremely tough. What the fuck? Okay, listen. I mean, that is like a combination of Manhunt and Thief Simulator, to be honest. Or the TV show Barry, if you ever watch that. It's a brilliant TV show. Check it out. He is
How do
extremely
you
tough.
fly, by the way?
Well, I'm 6'8". My method is I will arrive at the airport early, and I don't use the self-serve machine. I go straight to the desk. They look at me and they see my legs, and they go, "This poor man." And then they give me emergency exit row for free.
Here's an observation I've noticed about tall people: you tend to hang out together.
But is that a true story? I doubt that that's right? Because that's I mean, to be fair, that is kind of a disability, especially in a plane. So I assume that would make sense if it's a true story. Jesus.
You meet a tall person, their best friend tends to be a tall person too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think it could be. If I am talking to a girl who's like not tiny, but like short girl height, say 5'3". If I'm walking down the street with her and we're having a conversation, literally cannot hear her.
You're not having a conversation. I knew it before he said it.
She's
Oh
too
my
far away.
god.
Oh,
Yep.
no way.
Well, imagine if you were walking down a busy street, but you were standing, 2 feet apart.
Yes.
Instead of walking next to each other. You could hear, but you wouldn't be able to hear words.
She must also be outside of your peripheral vision.
Yes.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like, oh shit, she's still there.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll just lose it.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny. I never would have thought of that.
Sometimes
No, it's not fun. It's
you just
terrifying.
lose track of short girls. First girl I had sex with, she was 5'1". I came and found out she'd left 20 minutes ago.
Are there any other things with being really tall that you just sort of wouldn't ever like
What?
notice or think about?
What is pretty funny is I'll be walking down the street and I'll see like a freakishly tall guy.
Right.
And because our heads are floating above a sea of heads, we make this really awkward eye contact from 20 meters away.
Do you nod? Give a knowing nod?
But what I'll do, I'll see like a really
Why would you not? It's not like they have the same shit. It's like, oh god, it's another fucking tower over
really
there.
tall guy, like someone who's bigger than me, and I'll go, man, what a freak. That guy's life must be hell. He looks weird. He doesn't fit in some
Oh,
normal
God.
scenarios. And then we'll pass each other on the street, and I'll notice that I'm taller than him. And I'll go, that's what I look like, but worse. Yeah. Another thing is women think that I'm a lot more attractive than I actually am.
Right.
Like, I used to do this thing when I was single. I would love meeting girls when I was sitting down, right?
Oh.
I would talk to these girls, you flirt a little bit, whatever. It's not really going anywhere, or maybe it is going somewhere. And then I would stand up and go and get a drink. When you watch their head go from making eye contact with you to just looking up at the roof, something changes.
No way.
Yeah. It's like a cheat code.
Do you remember those prank
That would be
channels
cool.
where there would be that guy and he's like trying to get some girl's number and then, she rejects him and then he...
I don't know why those things are so cringe to me. I never could watch those. Like those videos it's not just a cringe alone, it's just the fact that it's just not a good thing in society to just fucking bother someone for a video.
jumps in the sports car and is it too late?
That's exactly what I do, but
Of course I hate him because he's rich and I'm not.
And then he jumps in the sports car and is it too late?
that's exactly what I do, but I just use my own legs.
Just make the vroom vroom sound with your own mouth, yeah.
People go, oh
That's
man,
what
this
Chad
guy's
makes,
so
yes.
handsome. I sit back down and the spell breaks. What the fuck is this six doing talking to me?
Oh.
I'm going to be a customer. You're going to be the Adobe salesman.
I will remind you that I have 6
Oh my
years
God,
in
he's
this professionally,
back.
but sure, go for
Bro,
it.
I
Let's
missed
do
him.
this role play.
So, hello.
I'm on break.
all right. No, I you know what? I want to be a star.
Oh, my.
I want to be an Instagram star.
Okay.
How do I Photoshop my tits to be bigger? And I want to put someone else's face on my face.
Sounds good. Sounds like you probably do want Photoshop.
Why
Free
would you want
software is
to do
not going to
this?
take you there. I will warn you that there's only one way to really buy it if you don't want to pay for it monthly, and that's to just straight up buy Photoshop.
Right.
All the support in the world, 15 years industry leading software.
Wow.
Anything you could possibly think of. All the support in the world, 15 years.
That doesn't do shit though. That doesn't do shit. Okay, when a new feature doesn't work, at this point they don't fix it. Like Premiere wasn't doing like very good when you import MKV, and now it doesn't even work anymore because they just removed it instead of fixing that fucking codec. Like that's just so dumb. Yeah, fuck Adobe.
There's
Man.
industry-leading software.
Wow.
Anything you could possibly think of, you can do with this, and there will be a tutorial on YouTube to show you how to do it simply.
That sounds amazing.
Awesome.
How much?
$2,500.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
You pay for it once. You can install it on 10 different
I'm
devices.
tuning 360 degrees, and I am walking. Anyway.
You want to pirate that shit, bro.
You can also pay $30 a month and have everything that Adobe has ever made.
That is outrageous. Do you work for Adobe? Is that what this is? How much commission do you get on that sale?
I don't even work here, lady. We're in line at the bathroom. I'm just a kid. You see a name tag on me?
That is a baffling amount of money for some zero.
Why is there a lady in the line for the bathroom in the boys' room?
And some ones. Would you give me a discount? How much can you discount me from 2,500?
I understand thinking that's a lot of money as somebody who doesn't work in the industry and has no idea how much these things cost.
Well, I think it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. I could buy a...
To be honest, we say it's nothing because at some point, the price that you're paying for those packages are going to come down. I never paid for a software ever, except once. Internet Download Manager, because that's a must-get, and I really use that a lot. But again, it just doesn't worth it to pay $20 for like a package that you're gonna be using for like 2 weeks, maybe.
Toyota for that.
You could
drive it through the front door of Adobe.
It's a tool of the trade.
Do you know how many kids in Africa I could save with that sort of money?
I'm sorry, remind me again what
Like
you were
10
spending your
maybe?
time doing with this Photoshop software. You were making your tits bigger for Instagram likes?
I'll speak to you, America.
Feel free. He also is not Jonathan Adobe.
What the fuck? My tits look terrible at the moment. I gotta... You know what? I'm just gonna go get the surgery. My tits look terrible at the moment. I gotta... You know what? I'm just gonna go get...
Listen, if you're skilled enough, MS Paint is reliable. It's reliable. It just sucks that the layering sucks that every system you want to use that is remotely good in MS sucks, to be fair. Even the export quality sucks. I don't know why they can't fix that shit.
Get the surgery. Bad Bime.
Hello Fresh. Oh, new one.
I heard this scary story that there's nothing good to eat in the fridge. What about the pantry? Empty. Those are just...
This ad reminds me of a movie or a trailer of something. I don't remember. It's so good.
Those are just rumors, Fresh Boy. Now finish your ramen and go to sleep. What's wrong, boy? Don't you like the microwave spaghetti?
We heard about your problem. There's only one man who can help you. This looks like the place. There's a link. You made a New Year's resolution. You're looking to start getting in shape, but you've been eating nothing but trash. I can fix this, but we're gonna have to get you a deal for 65% off, plus free shipping. And then I have to do this incantation ritual. But I warn you, it's gonna save time and save money. Stand back. I'm not a professional chef, but this is gonna be a restaurant quality meal. How long will it take? I can have it done in 20 minutes.
Or in some cases, even sooner, depending on the meal. Get meals delivered right to your door with pre-measured ingredients. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code incognito mode 65 to get 65% off, plus free shipping.
Dude, that was the coolest ad I've ever seen. That was like a Marvel trailer. Like, that was like, what was it? Doctor Strange trailer. Like, literally. Holy shit. The music, the food, it was about fresh groceries. Oh my god, I was so captivated by the production quality of that shit, dude. Oh my god.
The kitchen environment is very different. In a gastronomic kitchen, I think many people don't realise this. It's a bit like an orchestra.
It is not like it. Fuck off. A kitchen is much like an orchestra. I mean, look, he's doing cool stuff. You can't deny that. But just, all right, calm down, Eston.
Just do cool shit. Don't add rank to it.
Yes, exactly.
What we do is like an orchestra in Premiere.
It's like the universe, innit? And everything is a galaxy.
Okay, listen. He's just trying to act cool in front of the kids who want to become chefs one day. It's not the ego. At this point, it's not the ego. international chef doesn't talk about it. Is he international?
We do as like an orchestra in Premiere.
It's like the universe, innit? And everything is galaxy, but all the flavors come together as the planets, and we are all stardust.
We look at the dessert menu as a collection. Each dessert should offer something.
Go on. Say something about, like, you know, I think of it as the deep ocean. The fruit are the fish, and the plankton are the coconut seasoning. I think they're almost onto something, but they haven't actually figured it out. Pretension doesn't work. What they really are supposed to be doing is constructing a story. That's what people want. You know, you go to a restaurant and you want to tell people about it, and you want to be able to say some anecdote.
Yeah.
So you say, like, well, this, you know, you are supposed to be doing is constructing a story.
Is that real? That is really fucking good. That is amazing. Like, you wouldn't, people would buy something like that. That's so good. Is this real? Is this real fucking, what do you call those? Pineapple? Is that real?
Story. That's what people want. You know, you go to a restaurant and you want to tell people about it and you want to be able to say some anecdote.
Yeah.
So you say, like, well, this particular pineapple, right, it was bred in this region of such and such.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is you can't bring it back to here because of the, you know, the customs duties or whatever. So instead it was snuck in through such and such. And then you create all this story around it. And that's what makes it interesting. But instead they go like the postmodern art route, which is like, oh, well, you know, this piece of onion represents my sadness. And you go, shut up.
Because I cried while I cut it. Oh, this guy's a Minecraft head, by the way.
Wow, that is very...
You know, sometimes you can go too Chad.
As things die and fall, because everything dies and falls in winter, it builds layers on the ground.
Shut up.
All that's left on the ground are like seeds and twigs, and it's all very dark. You know, nothing's fresh on the dish.
I mean, like, it looks good, but...
Yeah. It's an interesting idea, but there's a lot of like, all right, just...
Burnt parsley and fried pumpkin seeds. Okay, I thought it was literally like a like a handful of dirt he found in the jungle or something. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are eating. We eat chicken and rice. Like, that's it. Like, that you're not, oh my God.
Maybe pack it in a little bit.
And from that point, we start exploring seaweed.
We start exploring the seaweed.
No, so you eat it.
And this time of year, seaweed's awesome. The water's cold, and the seaweed's really light.
Oh, I thought that was saffron. I thought he was just, like, dunking the shit out of a kilo of saffron.
They'd be like
extremely expensive.
$6,000 worth of saffron.
Yeah.
A big handful of it, or a pretty moderate handful. Just pump.
Holy fuck.
It's been buzzing how it changes from, like, changes color.
Wow, look at that.
I think
That's
once
beautiful.
you get a couple courses in, you get comfortable. And when
You get comfortable.
But wait, here's again, Tay's going to mix it up.
this doesn't really make sense.
Mmm.
Cool.
Sludge.
We basically crushed it
But
up.
wait, it gets better.
So it looks like a spoonful of dirt.
They put dust on it.
Yeah, no, it does look like...
How do you know that's not fucking dirt? How can you just put that on food? What is that? Okay, if you touch it and the textures is not like very wet and wormy, you might get that it's not dirt. But like when you look at it, or maybe the smell is good.
Full of dirt.
You know, little things like that gets diners re-engaging with each other.
Shall we re-engage?
Look, I just want to take my wife that I hate to a $400 restaurant and not talk to her. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm gonna need you to
Eat dirt!
print another receipt. I ate the bill.
Listen, I love food. I love cooking myself. But when like pretentiousness and ego goes to the point of putting dirt on your table, it's not a good idea. It's not good. Just make normal food. The people already figured out amazing combinations. Just add on to those. Don't put burnt parsley.
All right, the Philosopher's Stone.
Nice. Philosopher's Stone.
Capable of turning base metals such as mercury into gold.
Good.
It is also called the elixir of life.
I think it's supposed to make you smart, isn't it?
Immortal, I think.
Immortal? This stone does it all. I like it.
This Philosopher's Stone's starting to grow on me.
I'll take one, please. I was just wondering, how much is this cool-looking ancient stone?
It's me, Philosopher's Stone, eh? Oh, not going to find anything like it here in the old marketplace.
Is this the same Philosopher's Stone that will be able to grant me the ability to turn things into gold and give me eternal life?
Listen, how much mercury have you got at home?
Oh, loads, as every British man does.
Would you prefer to have a load of old gold instead?
Yeah.
Because I can make this happen.
I love gold.
Anyway, £2.
£2. It's pretty good.
That's
I did
cheap
see
as
some
fuck.
expired camera film and an assortment of Barbie doll heads.
Alright, £1.50.
£1.50 for eternal life and as much gold as I can drink.
To be fair, it's pretty enough for that payment if fake be viable. If 150 is nothing.
£1.20.
Fuck you!
£1.20. You're having a laugh.
You're having me on, mate.
Does anyone own it and then go on like a misadventure, or is it just one of those things that, oh wow, I really read that as something else?
Ilias, asshole!
Does the stone only work when you put it up your butt?
Oh god.
It's a suppository. If you don't want to die, you just gotta hold it up there the whole time.
I've
Jesus
been benching for over 1,000 years, but it's worth it. Because now I've lived long enough to have a Starbucks.
God damn.
Taco Bell. It's all gonna go. You're about to lose your eternal
Oh,
life.
yeah.
Often expressed by a
You
series
die
of color
immediately.
changes or chemical processes. The instructions for creating so you can make your own. What are varied. When expressed in color, the work may pass through phases of, I ain't saying that word aloud just in case.
Nope.
Albedo, sinitrus, and rubido. What the hell is rubido?
Turns out they're all slurs.
Uh-oh, goddamn.
Just colors of stones, no way. To be fair, a black stone is quite cool. Yeah, it might look menacing, but you would love to have one.
Rubidos. But in the Greek times, they used to say it with an A, and then that was fine. A rubido is a Latin word meaning redness. Okay.
All right.
So that one means yellowness, that one means whiteness, and that one means blackness. So a little bit of black, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, bubbly boop. Philosopher's Stone.
You've got yourself a Philosopher's Stone.
Once that's done, put it inside you.
Someone add that to Wikipedia.
You get checked at the airport, and they're like, "What's this?" I swear it's not drugs. It's just the answer to immortality.
I needed to live.
Yeah, we heard that one before.
Oh god, please don't. Oh my god, well, let's go.
I'm trying to think of like what could be the most embarrassing thing to happen if you were famous. It would be something like you're walking down the street, you've got a briefcase with you, and it opens up and just dozens of headshots fall out and start blowing into the street.
That is the most embarrassing thing you could. First of all,
he's fucking here. Are you kidding me?
A famous person have a briefcase of headshots
of themselves, I guess. So they're like...
already famous. You're walking down the street, your briefcase opens, and all your NFTs fall out. People start right-clicking. Oh, crap! That'd be highly, highly shameful.
You're a multimillionaire, right? And you go, you know what? I'm gonna go help the poor. And so you buy a whole bunch of NFTs and print them out, and then just start you throw them from a tall building.
You get to a dying child, and they'll be like, "Hey,
come take it.
You might not live to see it, but this is gonna be worth a lot to your
Fuck
foundation."
you.
Hodl this. As your soul is going to heaven, you're gonna see the rocket ship leaving for the moon.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, that was funny though.
Oh, fuck me.
What? Bay piss? Boppis?
You remember that Kylie Jenner ad with the Pepsi?
Now that was a good ad.
You mean how ridiculous it was? You were saying it was effective Pepsi marketing.
Yeah.
What?
No, it was a terrible ad. I just think about how bad it was on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Why?
I've got a Pepsi in the fridge, but I keep it there in case the police ever come to my...
Listen, I only drink Pepsi. If there is no Pepsi, I go with Coke. But I drink Pepsi because it's cheaper and it tastes better. Seriously. I think Coke is more beautiful. I want to have Coke, but Pepsi tastes so much better.
It's my safety
Sadly.
bev.
Editing note. We didn't want to get copyright struck, so we found an interview where he said the lyrics, and then we just posted them over the music.
Okay.
Lions, we are the chosen.
Are there captions or something for this?
What do you mean?
What's the lyrics for this song? Some said never, but the never done come, and a year took our trust.
Oh, it's easy when you can fucking read the lyrics, yeah.
Hate's been winning, but the lovers ain't done. Ugh. It reminds me of the deep lyrics that you get with, what's that, Black Eyed Peas song?
Oh, it's all of them. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help.
Aren't they just embarrassed to say things that are this facile?
They released a song titled Let's Get Retarded.
That was their only good.
What? Black Eyed Peas? What? Okay, I'm quite sad that I missed so many amazing songs, but sometimes I'm kind of glad because at that age, because of my stupid non-English vocabulary, I wouldn't have understood it and I was just loved it anyway. So anyways, it just win-win for me.
Song. In this context, there's no well, I said no offense, fellas.
Yeah, it's true.
No offense to any retarded people out there.
Just screen cap that, tweet it, with like a crying emoji.
Oh
this is
my
the only
God.
song I've ever cried to.
Telling me how to pray.
So she's doing a photo shoot in a doorway. Wait a minute, there's a protest? I just need to Tim Allen. Now he's inside. He was on the roof before.
Just let me begin in like a millisecond of it.
Oh, I'm so sick of doing the cello. Wait a minute.
Is
there's
that
a protest?
Pepsi Zero? Why is there a protest?
Oh, I'm so sick of doing the cello. Wait a minute. There's a protest? Blue hair.
Wait, what is she even doing?
She hates that photo.
Yeah,
She takes
that
her
photo
photography very
sucks.
seriously, you can tell from all
Throw it into the trash. Where you throw it into the street?
the photos.
Hate it. Hate it so much. Oh.
Fire when the fire was ice.
Help me out with that lyric. Some said fire when the fire was ice.
Is that what he said? I wasn't paying attention to the music.
I gotta tell you, here's one thing I am impressed by with this ad. The sheer choreography of that blue and red. It is everywhere. It is in every single...
Is it?
The one can over here. Like, look how much blue and red is on everything. It's very good coordination.
It's a fucking ad. It's good.
What the fuck? Stop seeing stuff I don't see. The Pepsi Max guy was in all black.
Oh, it's a Pepsi Max. Yeah, Zero. Pepsi Max? I never seen Pepsi Max. I seen the crystal one. Once. I never seen Max. What is Max?
You're a lion.
Oh man, like a super heroine.
I'm
Oh,
leaving.
no.
You're not just gonna walk off the set, are you?
Hold my hair.
I just spent like 15 minutes
Probably several hours.
doing your makeup and you're just gonna
Fuck.
leave? And
Yeah.
she's just like, here, peasant, take my wig.
This is how
Jesus.
she goes everywhere.
And then fuck your makeup. I would have had the policeman as red, because then he'd be like, oh, Coke or something,
I don't think they can be that spot on about it.
You've never seen that ad? That's like,
That would be too much, wouldn't it? I mean, I know that the companies sometimes jab at each other in Twitter and shit and in ads, but like that would be too much
Spot on about
for
it.
You've never seen
2023.
that ad? That's like,
Oh, that was an old one though. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh,
It's got a
no.
vending machine in it. Do you think I'm not going to know it?
fair enough.
Look at that. Look at how much more they were able to convey in 30 seconds. with this ad.
Oh, yeah, I seen this shit. Fuck.
Bingo.
I don't speak Italian.
That's a great ad. That's a fantastic ad.
I love that he has to look at the side of it. The fuck is this? What is this blue canyon? Oh, it's Pepsi.
Yay.
Come on, Pepsi's good.
I forgot the fucking end of this thing.
Mission accomplished.
You get 1,000 money. But okay, game.
There
All
I
right.
am. I'm with
Thank
two of
God.
my mates and one of my mates' girlfriends. So there's four of us. And we're walking up this esplanade, I suppose you call it. And there's like restaurants on
Esplanade.
our left and on our right. I'm sort of looking at my phone and they've got ahead of me, maybe 20, 30 feet. Next thing I know, someone kind of bumps me with their elbow very lightly, like
Okay.
just to get my attention.
Yeah.
I turn around and there's this guy and his three of his mates and they're all looking at me and one of them goes, "You dropped your wallet." And I went, "Oh, okay." And I looked down and he's holding an OK sign below his waist.
Oh.
And then he proceeds to punch me in the shoulder really hard.
Just some guy you didn't know, just some random dude.
Absolute stranger.
That's assault.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like much smaller than all four of them.
Yeah.
And so I just said nothing and then turned around and kept walking. None of my mates saw it either.
Sure.
So there's like this thing that just happened. My dignity's been assaulted.
Yeah.
I was just
Oh,
seething.
no.
because there was just like nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, that would be infuriating.
Anyway, so for that reason, I am in the process of buying a gun, and I am going to shoot my useless friends who didn't help me at the time.
What? Why not go get revenge on the fucking asshole? They didn't even see it. Everything, everywhere. Oh yeah, that movie was really good.
This happened to me like on the weekend, right? From everybody who I had a chat with, they're like, "Oh, by the way, I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once."
I'm not going to watch that purely based on the title. I hate it already.
Every time someone would say, "Oh, it's so good," and I would go, "Oh, no, okay, I'll go watch it. Just shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
I'll go see it. I just don't want to know anything. You know, because I've been told the less you know, the better. Know nothing about it.
It's really good that way.
Right.
I make it all the way to the movie fucking theater. It's me and her story.
Oh,
the
no.
guy hands over these tickets that I booked online. And he goes, "Boy, there really are a lot of big fucking spoiler movies coming out these days." What? Why have you said?
Oh, he mentioned the T-word.
That's
Fucking
so
asshole.
That's like you buy tickets to Marley and Me and you go, "Oh, I hate it when dogs die in films."
And
Oh, come on.
Anything.
Yeah.
It was like that sort of tone.
Yeah.
The guy kind of like tried to backtrack, and he's going, "Oh no," and he picks, again, trying not to spoil it, he picks this other movie that had a similar thing in it, and he goes, "I was referencing this," and it's just like, for the next 30 seconds, I'm just sort of staring
It
at him
happens
because
so
he's going,
much.
"Oh, you know, you're in cinema too," and it's all white noise, because I'm just putting the movie together in my head now. Sorry, I didn't hear anything you just
Not the
said. Can you just say that
bees,
again?
what?
Then I dejectedly went into the movie theater, and exactly the thing that he said would happen happened.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come again.
I've got to go now.
I'll go out my exit.
Aw.
Call it there, or you want to go on?
Hello.
Oh, these were the rejected moments of the every episode. Holy shit, that was brilliant. Or was it about rejection? What the fuck just happened? Okay, that was brilliant. Is it gonna reset?
Fresh, I'm Dad.
Oh,
Brought to you by HelloFresh.
that was lovely. That was lovely. And it is repeatable. That's good. We can use it as a podcast. But yeah, that's it for now. I mean, okay. That was very well done, to be honest. That was very well done. Very diverse cast of guests. I mean, we see these guests every now and then, but I haven't seen that tall dude before. And I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He had all of them except the tall one. I never seen it. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. For now, have a nice and goodbye, everyone.